This next story is about when I washed my dad's motorcycle, and he had a wreck, rollover wreck. He's always going somewhere fast to some emergency because of course, he was a reporter for the TV station there in Lufkin. He was also a reserve deputy, and he had a radio, so he knew where all the calls were. He rolled his car, and he also got burned on the top of his head right up here. He was in the hospital, and so Dad had bought this brand new BMW motorcycle. So I decided I'd wash it, and so I washed it real good, and I detailed it best I could as a young boy. I saw this black stuff on the inside of his tailpipe, and so I washed all that out. And so fact is, I'd wash it, and black stuff would come out, so I'd stick the hose in there, fill it up, and then that black stuff would come out. I did that until there was no more black stuff coming out. So we went up to the hospital, visit Dad, and Mom said, Chuck, you gonna tell your dad how you washed his motorcycle? And he just lit up, and because he's so proud of that motorcycle. I said, well, I'm taking care of it. I said, I washed it good. And he said, really? And I said, oh yeah, I got it spick and span and shiny. And I said, even that pipe where the black stuff was in, I washed it out. And he says, tell me, what are you talking about? And I said, you know where the smoke comes out? He said, you washed inside there? I said, yeah, I washed it. I stuck the hose up in there and washed it until the black stuff quit coming out. Well, suddenly, Dad really needed to get out of the hospital to get home. Well, he pulled the plug and turned it over and make sure there was no water in the cylinder, and drained the oil, and it was fine. The oil was fine, but there was water all up in the exhaust pipe, and he blew it all out. But he was sure relieved there was nothing wrong with his brand new BMW. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the story, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.